Hi Gemini, thank you for joining me. We're going to do a love oracle reading today. I will clarify each oracle card with one tarot though, just for a little more insight. So it's a general reading, it won't resonate for everyone, so please do take the bits that fit and leave the rest as cross watchers. Bear in mind, roles can be reversed. And Charlotte, bear in mind that you cannot shuffle these cards like that. Let's try again. This is the Lover's Oracle. You get criticising one another will only lead to further unhappiness. Love and accept each other as you are, and your relationship will magically transform. Okay, this is the Island Time Wellness Love Oracle cards. You get the palm tree, stability, security, permanence, growth, endurance and flexibility. So that first card might suggest that there's a few difficulties, but the palm tree, I think it feels like something here that, you know, it's set to last. So the romance oracles. Fencing. Keep an open mind. Your soulmate may differ from your usual type and expectations. I feel like I'm going to see the card of marriage. I kind of expected that. Hidden truth. I know that I crossed the line with you. Ooh. Really quite a fiery relationship. A bit not volatile. I don't mean volatile. Just a bit fiery. Maybe very similar to each other. So, why are we criticising each other? What's going on? Oh my goodness me, I cannot shuffle today. The Sun. So, criticising each other will only lead to further unhappiness. Love and accept each other as you are. This to me does feel like, I'm going to say let it go. Is giving me frozen vibes, let it go. And I feel that in a sense of maybe you're both feeling a little bit tetchy at the minute. And it's easy then, I think, to pick up on people's negatives, the things that they're doing that frustrate us, and maybe, you know, you're stressed within the relationship, you're stressed because of external things, and, you know, sometimes maybe we just need to check in. Am I frustrated with my person, or am I just stressed and my tolerance levels are a little shorter than usual, a little lower than usual? Ordinarily, I would say communicate, talk, say how you feel, put it out there. Sometimes I do think it's important that we do that check-in, because does it sit, this issue, within the relationship, or us, or like I say, external factors? And it just feels like, because maybe sometimes when we speak up out of that, because we're stressed, because we just like maybe can't be bothered to a degree, and we end up snapping, chances are it's going to blow up into a massive argument out of something so small, and then it's making the situation almost 10 times worse. So I do feel sometimes just let things ride, because chances are maybe in an hour or two that feeling's gone. You guys are on a good page, having a nice time, where the whole evening, for example, could have been very different if we'd have picked up on that. If we'd have criticised each other, which, you know, can cut really deep as well. So we do need to think about that. Let's look at the palm tree. Page of Cups. Oh. Permanence, growth, flexibility. Now this would be the empath of the deck, so again, links quite nicely to this criticising. I do think that definitely an empath, they have the ability to see from all perspectives. You know, sometimes I talk myself in and out of things all the time, or somebody can do something that upsets me, and I think, how do I feel about that? How do I react to that? But not only will I consider how I feel within that, I might think about why they've done that, where that's come from, how do they feel and due to this reaction, which can be quite tiring, I won't lie. But I just feel there's a sense that's needed. So maybe there's, you know, just a softness, a more softer approach that's needed in this situation. As they take time to think before you speak, and definitely check out where that's coming from and the relevance of it. You know, are we biting for the sake of biting, and maybe it just doesn't need to happen? But the page, you know, we've got the page, the knights, the kings. I feel that when we talk about growth with the palm tree, I quite like that as well. This suggests quite a young energy in a sense, which tells me that there is room for growth. So I do feel that the growth within the relationship to make it feel more stable and more secure is definitely available, 100%. Learn together, grow together. Keep an open mind then. Let's take a look. Nine of Cups. This is a wish fulfillment. So I do feel that you are connecting with somebody that makes you feel very good. Good about yourself, good about the relationship. You know, this person just has a sense of freedom. We read there that your relationship will magically transform, and that just feels light. It feels easy, actually. So maybe if there have been periods of time throughout this relationship where you've wondered, you know, is this person right for me? Perhaps you're very different people. But there's something about how they make you feel, which I think is definitely different to how anybody else has made you feel before. And although it's weird, although I sense differences between the two of you, it's like you fit really well together though. So maybe you complement each other's differences at times, and you're not criticising one another. Oh. Ace of Cups. I know I crossed the line with you. Ace of Cups. I feel as though you might be connecting with somebody who, I don't know, I get the sense that they might find it easier to say sorry and accept when they're wrong than you do. I don't know why I really feel that. When I said earlier about quite fiery, it's giving me the sense of maybe you're connecting with somebody who is quite emotional, and I think that dictates their thoughts, you know, and obviously their feelings, but it feels like it comes from the heart, which in a way can cut quite deep, if that makes sense. Like if this person was to say to you that they're unhappy, some people say that flippantly almost, and you say, oh, they're just having a bad day, it's fine. But I feel like when this person, if they said something like that, it would cut quite deep with you, because I think you would know it's not just something that they're saying, it's something that they genuinely feel as well, if that makes sense. But I do think that they have a very open heart, and they probably give a lot. So I think they're likely to feel things on a really deeper level as well. So I'm going to leave that there for you. I hope that made sense, that last bit, because I feel like I struggled a little bit with the explanation of that. But I think there's so much love in this relationship, and I do think it's about just learning how to work with each other. But yeah, So I'll leave that there. Thank you for joining me. Hope you can take something from it. And if you like the way I read, please do like, share, and give me a follow.